All right, section 10, the triangle inequality. Now, I think this one's going to be relatively easy for us. The question for these are going to be, it's a yes or no. State if the three numbers can be the measures of the sides of a triangle. So it's yes or no, does this work? So we think about the sides of a triangle. Say we've got A, B, and C. What can we say about A, B, and C? What can we say about them? Let's look at what the triangle inequality says. And this is going to be the mathy way of saying it, and then I'll break it down. The sum, right, that means adding, the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Right. Now what that's saying is, if we look at, let me redraw this up here. If we have some triangle here, so let me draw it kind of like this. A, B, C. I normally like to draw C as my longest side. It tells us that A and B has to be bigger than C. A plus B is greater than C. Always, always, always. And this is if C is longest. All right. So you could say the two short sides together has to be longer than the big side. Now, if we said the two short sides were equal, then think about that. We'd have, here it would maybe be A, here would be B. Let's say this is A plus B. Well, that wouldn't make sense, right? Because they would end up actually going on top of each other. And it's hard to draw this because it doesn't really work. But if this is A plus B, and this was A, and this was B, well, then it's not really a triangle anymore. All right. I might link another video of this in Google Classroom because there's a lot of different ways that we could kind of illustrate this, but I'm not very good at drawing it. But what we need to remember here is the biggest side has to be smaller than the two sides added together. So let's look at this. The longest side is 12. So the short sides is 9 plus 11, which is bigger than 12, right? That is bigger than 12. So yes, that could be a triangle. Next up, number 3. The shortest sides are 6 and 5. And 6 plus 5 is 11, which is bigger than 9. So yes, that can be a triangle too. Let's find one that wouldn't work. Let's look at number 6. I'll go back and I'll do the rest of them too. But the longest side is 20. So the shorter two sides are 11 and 6. Well, those added together give me 17, which is not greater than 20. So this could not be a triangle. Or we'd say not a triangle, right? And now if we were in class, I might cut up little slips of paper that are 6 inches and 11 inches and 20 inches long and just kind of show us. But instead of doing that, I'm going to post something to Classroom so you guys can see that. But kind of think about that. Could you put together 3 pieces of paper, one of them's 11 inches, one of them's 6 inches, and one of them's 20 inches, and could you make a real triangle out of that? The answer is no. I'll give you that now, but it is something neat to kind of think about. So let's go on and do the rest of these. We'll go back and look at number 4. 8 plus 4 has to be bigger than 10. Well, 8 and 4 gives me 12, which is bigger than 10, so yes, that works. Number 5, we have 10 plus 7 is greater than 12. So yes, that works as well, right? 10 plus 7 is 17, which is bigger than 12. I think we did number 6. Moving on to number 7. 9 plus 3 is greater than 12. Well, 9 plus 3, that is 12. 12 is not greater than 12. It's equal to 12. So this is no. That wouldn't work as a triangle either. Right? If we drew this, it would be a straight line, right? Because this would be, say this is 12. That splits up to be 3 and 9. So it's a straight line. It's not a triangle at all. Again, if you want to, get a piece of paper, get a little ruler, and try to see if you could make something that's 9 inches, 12 inches, and 3 inches into a triangle. It's good to think about that. Number 8. 7 plus 7 is greater than 13. Well, 7 and 7 is 14, which, yeah, that works. Number 9, we have 10 plus 11 is greater than 16. Remember, I'm putting the biggest side last. Well, that works, so yes, it's going to be a triangle as well. All right, that is that. Make sure that you check Google Classroom. I'll probably post it in the stream. I'm going to post a little video of showing why does this triangle inequality, why is it the way it is. We need to remember, you need to say the two short sides added together should be bigger than the long side. All right, that's all.